Alright, we're good to go when you are. Just need a countdown.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and count down, but I'll say go and then I have to lunge for the reset. So I'll just go ahead and count down. Ready? So do you want me to count down? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. My name is OriginalMES, and this is Bomberman 64. So you can see that I reset right at the beginning. For this game, we do it on file creation, but we reset the game so that it skips a intro cutscene. This first level is pretty simple, pretty low-key. Okay, so I kick bombs under the grate to blow up the pillars and to activate the first switch. In this level, which is Green Garden 1, there are 4 switches, and each switch kind of deactivates or explodes each of those crystal balls, revealing the crystal in the middle of the level. This is a fun game to run. It's got a pretty active community. The music is nice and chill for everyone who watches, so everyone likes the music. So before I climb these stairs, I'm gonna pull out a bomb and pump it up. So what I'm gonna do here is throw the bomb, bounce over, and get to the switch. That saves a few seconds. Otherwise, I would have to kind of go around up those stairs. But by bouncing off of that bomb, I don't have to go on the stairs. So that's the 4th switch. That reveals the exit for this level. So this level is pretty chill. There isn't anything too technical. Sure. Okay. So coming up next, we have our first boss. There are 2 bosses in each world. There is a humanoid boss and a non-humanoid boss. Here we're fighting Sirius, and hopefully we can get the quick kill on him. For all these bosses, if you can toss them off the level, you're able to basically instantly kill them. Alright, so good. So he bounced off, and now he's dead. And that's the end of the level. Alright, coming up next we have Green 3. This one's kind of like a chasing level, or hide and seek. So there's a crystal, easy peasy, but wait, gets stolen. So now I have to chase the crystal to all the spots that it's dropped off at. So in the first level, when you blow up or use an explosion on one of these dragon mouth doors, it leaves it open during the cutscene. But for some reason in this level, it doesn't do that. So we can't leave a bomb there as I exit it to keep it open. Once this cutscene triggers, that door closes again if I opened it earlier. So that's why I don't leave a bomb there. Okay, so here I'm gonna blow up some boxes to try to get some power-ups. So luckily, we got one of each. A lot of the other runners like to get dual radius. I like to just kind of be on the safe side to make sure I get one of each. Because we'll need a bomb later when we get to Blue Resort 3, because we're going to show some bomb jumps off. And that's kind of the speed mechanic for this game, is utilizing the bomb jumps. And I'll explain the bomb jumps in a little more in depth once we kind of get to them. So I'm gonna pump up a bomb here, throw it, and explode, and it destroys the pillar that's under me. and so it makes the bridge collapse, and then it opens up that warp, or reveals the warp. This takes me to the final area of Green Garden 3. So I just have to ascend the tower to get to the top. So earlier I got that power up with the heart. That's the remote bombs. It allows me to blow up the bombs whenever I want, as opposed to waiting for about the 2 to 3 second detonation time. So that allows me to climb the level faster. Instead of standing on the brick to wait for it to explode, I can explode it right away. So here's the first non-humanoid boss. It's Draco, or Dragon. He has several patterns. Let's see which ones he gives me. Oh, he's gonna fly backwards. This is the longest pattern. Everyone hates it. So you need fully pumped bombs to waste the full heart. And you have to hit his body. If you hit his head, he gets stunned and tossed back. Many of the other runners can mash a lot faster than I can, so they can usually get 2, sometimes 3 hits on those hits. Okay, he's gonna do a bite. Alright, good. I thought I blew up too early, but that's a decent fight. Okay, so by beating all the levels, it kind of destroys this chain that's attached to the Black Fortress. And they all are connected and create a force field around Black Fortress. So I'm entering Blue Resort. So this level is called Bridges and Switches. Through a casual playthrough, you actually have to go through a lot of the level and like knock down bridges and hit switches. But by using the bomb jump here, I can bypass 90% of the level. Because normally you're supposed to kind of go all the way around, drain the water, and that would allow you to reach this last kind of hut area and hit the switch which reveals the bridge, or opens the bridge to the last, or to the exit, should I say. So in this level that would take anywhere up to 10 minutes. Finish in less than... Oh no, blue guy. Okay, good. Okay. That blue guy, he's normally harmless, but when he starts spinning, he has those blades of death and he can kill you quite easily. But luckily, I survived. Okay, this is the second humanoid boss. This is Artemis. So hopefully I can get the quick kill on her, and let's see if it happens. Otherwise, she's quite difficult to kill because she kind of flies up and doesn't really have a set pattern. Okay, so I didn't get the kill. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, that was good. So it wasn't the best fight, but I think I made up for it. Yeah, but generally if you get the quick kill, the timer will get to about 400. So every 100 seconds is about equal to 1 second. So that was a 27-second fight, but it could have been about a 4-second fight. So here, we're in Blue 3. We're going to introduce the triple bomb jump. So we need the triple bomb jump to get us to a higher elevation. Those aren't as precise as the 2 bomb jumps, I feel. Alright, good. So here we're going to do a 2 bomb jump and then a 3 bomb jump. I'm just going to wait for this red guy to move out of the way so I can get the lineup. Ooh, almost fell in the water there. It's not good. Nope. I didn't feel comfortable with that setup. Alright, there we go. And then we're going to do another triple bomb jump to the end level. Normally in the level you're supposed to drain that water also, and then use pumped up bombs to push that wall back, which would create the kind of stairs that you would go up. But we kind of bypassed that using the bomb jumps. Now we're going against Leviathan or Fish. He has several patterns as well. Hopefully we don't get the patterns where it goes behind me, because that usually wastes more time. Okay, this is the good pattern, as long as I can get in his mouth. Oh, I didn't throw it far enough. That's okay. I didn't blow up his angler, so maybe he'll come back up. Okay, maybe we can salvage this. Alright, good. So, other patterns he can do is he goes behind and he like shakes his booty and causes bubbles to come up. And the one that takes the most time, where you can't even hit him at all, is where he goes up and throws his cutter blades, which kind of shrinks the raft size. Okay, so that's the end of Blue Resort. Now we're coming on Red Mountain. So on Red Mountain, there's kind of obstacles and also falling obstacles you have to kind of be careful of. So here I'm pumping up a bomb. I'm going to throw it to that kind of area below. If I didn't throw that pumped up bomb below, if I fell down, I wouldn't hit the edge. Having that pumped up bomb kind of extends the edge so that I can actually bounce on it and make it to that ledge. He's normally supposed to go all the way around. Oh, good. Sometimes there's this fire guy or a cone, I don't know what he's called, but he'll pop up there and he'll essentially block your way. But there's a movement pattern you can utilize to despawn him, and luckily he did get despawned. So I threw bombs at these switches. If you knock down at 3 switches, it opens up the bridge to get to Orion. Orion is everyone's favorite, quote-unquote, humanoid boss. He can be a jerk a lot of the times. So let's see what happens if he's a jerk this time. No, okay. So I was supposed to... Okay. Yeah, normally I'm supposed to do a kind of a short throw and let it bounce off me. But that didn't happen that time. Okay, good. So this was a quick fight as well, so I recovered really well. So you have to be careful afterwards. Those flames that come out of him, they can still kill you even though he's dead. But yeah, normally that fight can go on a lot longer, but I'm glad it did. Okay, now we're on Red Mountain 3. So you just fall here. And luckily that sticks out just far enough that you don't fall into the lava. Then you just you can blow up that minecart, but you just go around instead. So once I get to this top level, there's these minecarts you have to be careful of. They can squish you quite easily. So you just have to kind of listen for the pattern to make sure that you get ahead of them. Okay, so I need to pull off here so I don't get squished. So there's a trick here that some of the runners do that's called a cutscene skip, where instead of blowing up these pillars, they actually kind of bomb jump onto that square, but I haven't even tried attempting it yet. It's difficult, at least for me. It's easy for them. All right, there we go. End of Red 3. So the boss for Red 4 is Hades, or this big robot. He has 2 main patterns. He can punch and laser, or he can spin. Spinning is ideal, because you can get more hits off of him. So I didn't spin before, which we're supposed to spin to appease him, so he spins as well. Maybe he'll spin without me spinning for him. He's spinning! Again, my mashing is slow, so I'm not getting as many hits as I could be getting off of him. Oh, I didn't get a hit. Oh, that's gonna... Oh, I didn't get that hit either. Didn't throw it far enough. That's okay. As long as I don't die. Just wait for him to come up. Alright, good. So I kind of wasted time towards the end, but I didn't die, so that's always good. Probably 15 seconds slower than it could have been, but that's alright. So that finishes Red Mountain. We're on to the last world before we get to the final, I guess the fourth world before we get to the final level, which is Black Fortress. We're on the White Glacier. Let's see. So normally, if I'm missing a heart, which we need for a trick later, I would backtrack to spawn the rabbit, which we can kill to get the heart. But I got the heart from one of the bosses earlier, so I don't need to do that. So there's some wind cycles here. Yeah, the wind can blow you off the mountain, which will waste a lot of time. Here, hopefully I can make the cycle and I won't have the wind blow me. Okay. Oh, we made it. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna pump up a bomb here as I climb this nice narrow slope. We're gonna use this bomb to blow up the cabin below. Okay, good. So by blowing up the cabin, I can ride up the roof to hit the switch to activate the gondola, which will take me to the exit. So I just have to climb this, get to the gondola, and that will be the end of White Glacier 1. So for this mini-boss or boss, we're going against Regulus. Our hope is that he rushes right away instead of kicking bombs. So he can kick bombs at you and then rush you, or rush you right away. So we'll see which pattern he gives us. Yes. Alright, thank you. You only have to kick one bomb. So coming up is White Glacier 3, and what ice level would be complete without ice physics? So in this level, you're walking on this kind of thin ice, and it's slippery, so you have to kind of be careful with your walking. And for some reason, I don't know if they just thought it would be kind of neat or interesting or just a different mechanic. Some portions of this level, they kind of go under you, so it changes your perspective. But luckily there, on those kind of areas where they change the perspective, we just walk straight. In this section, we have to make sure we go on the ice and keep our momentum, because if we don't go up that ramp without that momentum, we're pretty much out of luck and we have to kind of go all the way around or kill ourselves so that we start back at the top of the ice, because you can't start from the bottom and get enough momentum to get to the switch. Okay, so now that we hit the switch, we're gonna go all the way back up to the top, or where we came from. Hopefully this plant guy is... Oh, good. That enemy can be right at the entrance or right at that transition place, and he's just like, no, I won't let you go through. So some of them call him the Gandalf enemy or Gandalf plant, which is pretty funny. So on this last bit, I'm gonna take it a little easy because it's very easy to fall off. So I actually did it pretty quickly. Normally you can do it in a 38 or 39 if you just go fast, but even with the kind of being careful, I was able to get in under 41. So this boss is Mantis, but we call him Spider also. because he has little babies that come out, and then you'll see at the bottom there's like a web, an ice web. So his hitbox is his body, or the middle of his body. No, he jumped. Okay, that's fine. When he gets to 1 hit point, he'll smash the ice. Okay, good. See? There's that web under. You can actually fall off 3 times and you'll get saved by Sirius. So there's a backup. So that was a pretty decent spider fight. Ideally, he would not break that ice, but I don't know if there's a way to prevent it from breaking, or a surefire way. But if you kill him fast enough, he'll die and go upside down from the get-go. So this is the last area, Black Fortress 3. So we have to avoid traffic here. So these little gaps you can't really go up, but by having a bomb there, you can do a little bomb hop and get over those gaps instead of having to go on top. And the cars, buses, all these vehicles have a set pattern as you enter. So pretty much if you go at the right speed, you can just go on the same route every single time. Alright, so I'm entering the last section of traffic here. I'm going to do a triple bomb jump up here. Use that third dot to kind of line up your bomb jump. You have to be careful of that guy. He swoops down, and normally he doesn't hit you, but I've been hit before. Okay, so that heart we had earlier, we needed it for the trick here. I guess the only major glitch in the game. It's called Ghost Walk. So as I fall down, I'm holding down on the control stick, and then I kick a bomb. That caused me to basically float above the level, but if I walk through that section right there, it would actually activate a mini boss. But by ghost walking, we bypassed that boss fight, saving plenty of time. Now it's Harvester. Harvester is the worst boss here. The level design, I don't understand. You can only face 8 directions, and a lot of times he's not in the direction you're facing. In addition to that, there's tons of missiles that he throws that you have to, like, be careful of. So you have to wait till the, sorry, you have to wait till, okay. Yeah, once it gets hit, you have to kind of wait for that, the electricity part to kind of go away for the next hit to be eligible. Nope. Okay, run. Alright, that was good. He only sent 1 pack of missiles, and I was able to avoid them. Alright, coming up next is Trap Tower. It's the last platforming, quote-unquote, level. And it's also the hardest. There's a lot of bomb jumps and that you have to deal with, and kind of like edge walking. So it's the most technical level. Alright. So it's a good thing I have 2 lives, because if you game over as you ascend the tower, you have to start all the way from the beginning, and that wastes a lot of time. So sometimes if you're at a good pace and you have 0 lives, you can take a tactical death. Alright, so I'm kicking bombs there to bypass those laser sections. Then just have to walk on the catwalk. Get to the elevator. Now I'm on the second to last floor. I'm gonna activate the switch to basically enable that bridge. Then I just walk around that guy. The lineup, I think I'm good. No, I'm not. That's alright. We'll try it one more time, and then if not, then we'll just take the baby strats and go through the lasers. Yeah, the two bomb jumps, you have to be more precise in your positioning. I thought I had the lineup correct, but apparently not. This one looks good. Alright, so that's the correct way to do it. Alright, I'm gonna go around this turret guy. So you don't have to hit the switch, but I didn't want to be too close to the edge. Oh, I don't want to say anything yet because I don't want to jinx it, but if you fall off here, it can be very detrimental to your time because you have to basically go back down the level to reset the elevators. Alright, good. So you need a big bomb to blow up this door here. And then that's the final path to get to the exit. So after you blow up the door, you have to kind of keep an eye on where... Okay, he's on the middle. Okay, he's on the right. Okay, because that guy can sometimes be on the left side and block your way there. And you don't want that. Alright, so we're nearing the end here. We just have to face the final boss. The final boss is Altair. And he actually has 2 phases. So hopefully on the first phase we can get the quick kill. Let's see. If not, he's pretty keen on killing himself with a lot of explosions. So it's not a big loss. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so I didn't get the quick kill. That's okay. See? He's hurting himself already. Twice. 3. See, that's it. Okay, Shasta, we're almost ready on time. Time is going to stop after I throw him off and the timer stops. So probably in the next 30 seconds, but I will let you know. So hopefully I can get the second phase quick kill. Generally, all you need to do is kick a bomb at him and then throw him off the edge. But there are times where you fail to pick him up. And time.
2806.
That's good. That's very good. That's Bomberman 64. So that's a 80% ending. There are other categories for this game where you actually visit this, I guess, the secret area or secret level. There's 120 cards and 100%. So you need to get all the gold cards to open up that last area. All right, that was Bomberman 64. Thank you. No. All right. Yeah.
Alright. Before we start the next round, I have one more donation to read really quick. We have $20 from Aeon Frodo. Go to everyone on their runs. Put this cash towards singing that song in Valkyria Chronicles. Thank you very much, Aeon. And now we're getting set up for the next run, which is Kick a Million by Peaches. So stick around for that. That's going to be a fun run for sure.